Hello, everyone. Beckie Belote here. In my walking out this morning in the humidity here without makeup, but I'm here. So, anyways, I know I did not do a Scrapbook Olympics yesterday. So tomorrow today actually I'm going to cover two topics because I won't be doing one tomorrow either. And tomorrow is the end. So we will finish this up on Monday. Remember, if you are doing Scrapbook Olympics with me, if you're one of my clients, your points are due tomorrow night. Okay. And then I'll announce the winners on Monday. Um, and also don't forget to post your favorite page on Monday so that you can share, even if you weren't participating on my my VIP group, share your favorite page so everybody can see what you did. Because I know a lot of you were doing it and not really keeping track of your points. So that's okay. Um, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share some stuff about Peekaboo pockets today. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I apologize for the way I look, but my hands are gonna be okay. All right, so my hands will be good, and I'm gonna change the screen now. All right, so first of all, I want to just show you some uses of them, and there's way more. I'm pretty basic with them. I do use them to hurry up and finish an album. You know, every time I use Peekaboo Pockets, it helps me from having to do another double page spread. Okay. So it's a really time effective way and cost effective way to complete your albums. I just wanted to let you know we have different sizes, and we have different strategies that you can use and some techniques to make them work really well for you. So what I've used on this page is a 5x7 size. This is a greeting card. It's actually one that I sent out to my family and friends and clients. And this particular one is, like I said, it's 5x7. I did it so that it had a front and a back. So I wanted that to be visible. So I just put this peekaboo down. It's a safe, like in other words, a child could draw on this and we could replace the peekaboo pocket, which costs about 60 cents to replace, 70 cents maybe, um, instead of having to redo a whole page. All right. They're very durable, although you could tear them off and put them back. They're very durable. You know, yeah, I can actually turn the page with it if I want to. All right. Um, and it allows me to see the front and back. This right here is a tab that's pre-stuck. In other words, this particular tab, you can look for them on our website and just search for white tabs. All right, these are already ready. You peel them off, squish them together so that it looks like a tab. All right, and then I write lift on it so that people know that they're supposed to lift it. All right. But that's where Peekaboo Pockets is. They go on the top of your pages. Was there anything else in here? Yes, I wanted to show you another strategy back here that I used. All right, so this was a Christmas album, and these are my greeting cards that came in the mail. The ones that I like to say, I don't necessarily save all of them, but I really like ones that have pictures on them. Any of them that came in the mail to me that I wanted to save that were 5x7 in size are under here. So you can see I have one here, I have another one here, I have one here, another one there, and then the one that I stuck on the page. All right. So when you're doing peekaboo pockets, you can actually put one on the page. Each peekaboo pocket holds two, and you can stack them on top of one another to get lots. Okay. You don't want to go two lots because then it's going to change make it too fat in certain areas of your book. But you can do pretty many and it looks really good. All right. So these are also 5x7s, and I did use just one lift tab. I could have tabbed all of them, but I didn't. All right. And then over here, these are my up 5x7 vertical ones that I also put on a page. And you can see them here. And then this one's on the page. So these are being built on top of the page protector. So when I'm using these in my books, I think in ahead, like I build my page and I think I want to do for the page with all these. I think I want to do peekaboo pockets. And so when I'm building the album, I go ahead and throw whatever it is that's going to be added when the album is finished right in between the pages. And so when I go to put the page protectors on, when I see things sitting in there, I know that that I need peekaboo pockets for those. Okay. And these are crazy cheap. You get 10 in a pack. It's for either $6, $7 or $8, depending on the size of your peekaboo pockets. I saw this one turn, so this one I did in the 4x6 size. Here's some 4x6 size. So you can see it's crazy amount of pictures on just one double page spread. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you in that one. Let me get that book out of the way. This one shows a 4x4 peekaboo pocket. So we even have the smaller ones. And what's that good for? Well, if you can do some 4x4s, you're gonna be able to get some more photos on the page. All right. So again, this one page has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 photographs. All right, on one page. And then if you count the double page, and that doesn't count this one, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's a decoration. So 15 photos, not cropped to little bits, all of them beautifully displayed on one double page spread. That, girls and boys, is going to save you time and money. So these tabs are orange, all right? And these tabs I made myself. So I wanted to show you if you really want your tabs to match, a white matches anything. And we have some primary tabs that you can buy. If you look online, they're already made. You don't need the punch to do these. The primary tabs, though, only come in certain colors. The tab will allow you to do whatever color you want, which is really convenient if you want to match something on a page. So all you do is you punch it, you fold it, you decide where you're going to put it. Like if I wanted to put it here, I would put adhesive, and I like to use regular adhesive, not your repo. Okay, that way it's a lot more stable. Some people even like the maximum strength, but you put it just on the bases of these, and then you go in here, and then you squeeze it shut, and then you can write lift on it. All right. Another thing that I'm using here that is not really apparent, probably, is adhesive squares, and I'll tell you why. If I go flipping these pages right now, do you see what happens? They kind of fan out. And as somebody that if another advisor is looking at it or another good client, they know to not let them wrinkle your pages, but some of your family members may not, and they may go too fast, and sometimes they'll get caught up under there or pop out. And what I like to do is I use the adhesive corners. Somebody gave me this idea, one of our fellow advisors. These are great. I had somebody recently buy a box of these for a celebration of life. They wanted to take pictures out of frames, put them on boards, poster boards at a funeral service, at a celebration of life, but they didn't want to put any adhesive on the pictures. Okay. That's great for something like that. But in here, it's super cool. All you need to do is just grab one of them. They're little clear guys. I don't even know if you can see them. And what you do is you tuck it onto a corner. All right. So you just tuck one of them on the corner, and then after you're done, you stick it down. All right. This one has already been done. And so what I do is I just tuck it into the corner. So after somebody lifts and it pops out, you just, when you put it back, after somebody looks at my album, I ain't gonna lie, I have to go put them all back because people don't put them back for me typically. Some of my clients do, but strangers, not strangers, but family members, they don't get it. They don't get, well, they don't get us, do they? Sometimes, and we are so cool. So why they don't get us, I absolutely don't know. It doesn't make any sense at all to me. All right. So adhesive corners, I want you to try those. If you haven't already, 4x6 photos. I'm going to show you how to do them. To show you how to do the different sizes. Oh, one more size that I didn't mention. Well, see, these are out. Somebody's looked at this album. Already made a mess for me. This one, oh, this is a good example. Huh. It's not really a good example. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why. The page protector's not on. Huh? The page protector is sliding. I'm like, why did I put it on there like that? I still don't know. Doesn't make any sense at all. Huh. Because these aren't lined up properly. Let's go ahead and fix them. This is a very good example. So I don't want this here at all. So I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to pull off my little photo corner because that doesn't go there. Hopefully I can. I don't know about those coming off easy. They're pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there so it doesn't cause any damage. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and stick it back. So this I matted. So there's a mat underneath. So I'm just going to make sure I put this, line it up right on top of the photo. I really didn't do this on purpose, but I'm kind of glad I did because now you can see me putting it in place. And instead of trying to pull that up, I probably actually I'm going to grab my multi-purpose tool to see if we can get it off with that. I've never had to pull one of these off before, I'll be quite honest. Let's see if we can get them off. Oh, it looks like it's going to come. Just don't want it to tear my, oh yeah, look at that. All right, and it's really sticky, so we're going to be able to use it again. So I'm going to just tuck this into the pocket and then put it down like that. So now it's exactly where I want it. Okay. And this one will move on my own time because this one is also in the wrong place. I'm not really sure why that happened. Probably didn't have the page protector in the proper spot when I put it on. So make sure it's all the way on when you do that, because when you pull your page protector off, this is going to come with it. It's stuck to the the page. All right, but I wanted to show you one more thing. Not sure exactly where it is. If I can find it real fast. The 6 by 12. So this is basically adding a whole page. All right, and I made it match everything. What I did is I made a third page, girls and guys. I made a third page, front and back, knowing that I'm going to cut it in half. And then after I cut it in half, this is the front, this is the back. I guess I only did a front side, not a front and back. Does it make sense? If you had one for both sides, you can do them here. I've seen people flip this way, but they're 6 by 12. It allows you to add an additional page in between. All right, just one page instead of a double page spread, which makes that cool. All right, I can't tell you how many photos are in this book, but there's a lot. The book is not oversized. Let me show you how it's like the proper amount of pages in here. So my spine is going to stay nice and secure because it's not overstuffed. All right. So, and again, I did the album very, very quickly because I probably would have needed 2 albums otherwise. I hope that makes sense. So let me show you how to do peekaboo pockets. Um, so, um, so again, if I was working in a book, let's pretend like this is a page. All right. And what I would do is I would lay out my pictures. I'm gonna grab some, lay out my pictures. Here's one, here's one. I'll show that one in another kind. Let me see if I can find a vertical. Lots of horizontals. Here's a nice vertical. All right, so this is good. All right, now let's say I wanted to add some pictures right here. And that, let's say that these were all kind of similar. You know, I do it a lot when they're repetitious, but they're absolutely beautiful, maybe a little bit difference around them to get more in a spot at a go. All right. So then what I would want to do is would want to choose which of these I want on the bottom. All right. So how about the dancing photo on the bottom? And then decide which one you want on the top. Actually, these kind of go together. I think I'm going to put the one while they are actually getting married there, and then the two here together. All right, so then you pick the size. Now, clearly these are 4 by 6 photos, so you're going to need 4 by 6 peekaboo pockets. You know, there's nothing to trim down here. These are going to be perfect in a 4 by 6. All right, so all right, so I'm going to show you that it doesn't really matter. All right, these are really hard to see. So in a pack, you get some that have the crease at the top, the pocket at the top. Can you see it better if I go like this? All right, so some of them have the pocket at the top. Some of them have the pocket at the side. And I hear people fretting all the time that I use more verticals than horizontals. Why can't I get a pockets all the same? I want them all to look like this, or I want them all to look like this. And I want to tell you that's that we can make them look really cool in their book. And it does not inhibit what photos you use, because even though this is a vertical photo, I could use either one of these pockets with it. All right. If I use this one where the flap is on the top, when I put it down, it's going to flop up. All right. And I'll put my lift down here. But if I put it in here where it has it on the side, when I put my photograph in, it's going to open more like a book like this. So I would put my lift here. All right. So it doesn't matter. It's personal preference. But I'm going to show this one today because I think it's trickier to put your photos in these. So what I do is I go ahead and remember that this pocket, when I stick it down, the adhesive is on the back side of this little pocket thing. All right. So this is the way it goes. So I know if I want this one on the top, that this is going this direction. I'm going to go ahead and put it in right now to make sure I've done it right. What another thing I should say is here is where the photo goes in. The pocket should flop this way. I was holding it upside down. So you want it, think of a real pocket. If I was going to put money in something, I don't want to fold it away from the opening. I want to fold it over the opening. So we want it to fold over the opening. So I had that upside down. All right, so now I'm going to put this in. Just trying. That was an accident, but it will happen to you. So I'm glad I shot that, even if it was an accident. So that was right. And when I put it down, it's going to look like this, and then it's going to flop up like this. So this photo then, if I put it like this, which would be the opposite, in other words, if I wasn't thinking and just went ahead and put them both in the same way, what would happen when I flipped up is poor Reagan and her daddy would be upside down. So this one has to go in like this. All right. So then I will go ahead and slide it in like this, and then I know it's absolutely perfect. All right, so I'm going to finish this page. I might add an embellishment, a sticker. I might, do some journaling, stick them down so that it's ready. Then I would slide my page protector over. And then what I would do is that there's adhesive on the back of this. So when you fold your pocket shut, everything's inside, folding over the pocket. On the back, there's a little clear strip. And you go like this with your fingernail, rough it up, and then this little clear thing is going to come off. All right. And you're going to pull that off and it's going to be sticky underneath. So then what you're going to do on top of your page protector, you are going to stick this directly on top of that photograph. All right. And then you could do your little tab, pick a color that you like. In this case, pink is so lovely. You would punch it. Or you could get the pre-adhesed ones, which come either like white would look fine with this. We have the white ones are like $10 and there's a lot, maybe nine. A lot of them come in a pack and they're already self-adhesive. All you have to do is squish it and put it on your photo. All right. And then you would write lift on it. Okay. Or maybe put an arrow, whatever you want to do. All right. And then what you want to do, again, this is on your page protector. Then what you're going to want to do so that when you open and shut your book, they don't flop around. I would get some of these adhesive corners, pull a corner off, put it on the top photo, and then stick it to the page protector. All right. And then you're done. All right. The only other skill I want to show you before I walk away from you today is how to easily convert these to 4x6. So let's just say I wanted the couple instead of the whole group there. Let me grab my new photo trimmer out of my new photo trimmer bag. And we want this to be 4x4. So this is a 4x6. So the height is already right. All right. So I think what I would like to do is clear off this half of a bridesmaid there. We don't need half of a bridesmaid. And then I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to line it up to the 4. And I'm gonna chop again. Sadly, I'm gonna chop half of Charlie out, but this is just for learning. Probably not the best. But what this does is it's a 4x4. It's gonna easily fit into here. This one's got a pocket. If I open the pocket, I fold it this way, so it's gonna go like this. So if this is going on the front of the Peekaboo pocket, it's going to go here. If it was on the back of the Peekaboo pocket, we would slide it in this way. Okay, so slide it this way or slide it this way. Is that cool? And again, it just gives you more space on the page. If you do all 4x6s, you have less room, gives you more space if you like your decoration, or just to make more room for more photographs, right? All right, so I hope that makes sense. So today we have covered two skills. We've tackled using tabs. We have actually three skills. We have tackled using adhesive, and we have tackled using Peekaboo Pocket. So you got three skills today for Scrapbook Olympics in one video. I want to thank everybody for following me with this little thing that we had going on. It was really fun for me, and I know it motivated some of my customers. I appreciate all of you that are not my clients that watch me anyway. I really do appreciate your support. I will be back to Tip Tuesdays only on Tuesday. So this was just for a while. But I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you. If you are new to scrapbooking, or if you are a scrapbooker but don't know creative memories and you need an advisor, I sure would love your support. You can scrapbook, you can shop with me, you can join my team. Joining Creative Memories, it's a non-stressful thing. It's $49 to join. We don't have any minimums. You can do it for a friend, a couple of friends. You can do it just for you until you get the friends and family. It's a great way to support your business. I mean, to get started with your business, to have no worries that, oh, I have to place an order, because you don't. We want you to be successful. We're going to help you be successful. I love sponsoring people on my team, because this is a great business. It's been the way that we have supported my family. In fact, there are times that this is the only income our family has had. So you can make a little bit of income, or you can make a lot of income, depending on how much you want to put into it. So if you are somebody that would like to learn, somebody could be you're retired, could be you're a new mom, you just need a little extra money, you want to stay at home. That's what got me started. I wanted to stay home with my kids. And we absolutely needed the income. It's just a great way to make some money. So here's my link. If you are interested in shopping or in joining, it's www.creativememories.com/user/Becky, spelled like that. And my last name is Belote. If you have an advisor, absolutely shop with them. I want you to shop with them. All right. So thanks so much. Bye now.